If you've got a dog in Louisville, you already know how great the city can be. But to really make the most of it, finding the right training partner for your pup is a huge help. So, we're going to walk through how to pick the best trainer for you and your dog.
Yeah, just picture it for a second. You're taking a nice, calm walk through Cherokee Park. Or maybe you're kicking back on a local patio, and your dog is just chilling right there with you. That's the dream, right? Good training is what makes those moments happen.
So, why is training so useful here in Louisiana? Well, our city has all kinds of different scenes, and a well-behaved dog can feel confident and happy in pretty much all of that.
Think about it. You could be walking down a crowded Bardstown Road sidewalk, strolling along the Riverwalk, or even dealing with the craziness of something like thunder over Louisville. Training really prepares your dog for what life in this city is actually like.
All right, before you even start Googling trainers, the very first step is figuring out what you actually need. This is going to save you so much time and help you find the perfect fit.
So, let's get personal for a minute. What's going on with your dog? Is she a brand new puppy who needs to learn everything? Or maybe an energetic teenager who's testing the limits? Are you trying to solve a specific problem or just build some good basic manners? Knowing your goals is everything. And here are some of the most common things people are working on. Does any of this sound familiar? Leash pulling on your daily walks, jumping all over your guests, barking a little too much? Or maybe it's something a bit more complex, like your dog is fearful or has some separation anxiety. Pinpointing your main goal is going to make your search so much easier.
Okay, so you know what you want to work on. Now let's talk about the different ways training actually happens. We'll look at the general philosophy and the types of sessions you'll find out there.
This right here is the gold standard. Positive reinforcement is all about teaching your dog what you want them to do, and then rewarding them when they do it. It's super effective, and it builds a really strong, trusting bond between you two, all without using fear or pain.
Now, training usually comes in one of two main flavors. You've got in-home training, which is awesome for things that happen at home, like, say, barking at the doorbell or snatching food off the counter. Then you have group classes. These are fantastic for practicing around other dogs and people, which is perfect prep for a busy Saturday at Waterfront Park.
So, you've got your goals, you know the kind of training you're looking for. Now it's time to find the right person for the job. Let's talk about what to look for and, just as important, what to ask.
Okay, I know these letters look like a bowl of alphabet soup, but they're actually pretty useful. They show that a trainer is serious about their education and follows ethical standards. For instance, that CPDTKA means they've passed a big test on their training knowledge. KPA-CTP tells you they're really skilled in positive reinforcement. And if you see something like IAABC or CBC, that usually means the person has deeper experience with more serious behavior stuff, like major fear or aggression.
This list is your best friend when you're talking to a potential trainer. Don't be shy. Ask these questions. It helps you make sure their methods are a good fit, that they'll create a plan just for your dog, and that you understand all the details, like cost. A true professional will be happy to answer every single one.
Lastly, let's get into the nitty-gritty for Louisville. We're talking about what training costs here, the local rules every dog owner should know, and where you can go to put all that new training to good use.
So, what can you expect to pay? Well, this range, about $100 to $180, is a pretty typical price for one private training lesson right here in Louisville. It's a good number to keep in your head as you start looking around.
And here's the full breakdown. As you can see, the price really depends on what you're getting. A series of group classes can be pretty affordable, while something like a board and train, where your dog lives with the trainer for a few weeks, is obviously a much bigger investment. This chart should help you figure out what works for your budget and your goals.
Being a dog owner in Louisville also means you got to know the rules. The leash law is the big one. Your dog needs to be on a leash everywhere except in official dog parks. You'll also need to get your dog licensed with Metro Animal Services, and that requires a rabies shot. Oh, and keep in mind that training can help with things like nuisance barking, which can actually be a violation of the city's noise rules.
Once you start learning new things, you'll need places to practice, and Louisville has some really great spots. The fenced-in dog parks at Cherokee or Cochrane Hill are perfect for safely working on skills like come. And for practicing polite leash walking with some real-life distractions, you can't beat the Louisville Loop or the trails out in Jefferson Memorial Forest.
You know, at the end of the day, all this training is really about building an amazing relationship with your dog. It just opens up so many more doors for you to get out and enjoy Louisville together, from the parks to the patios to just walking around your neighborhood. We hope you find the perfect training partner to help you on that adventure.